Welcome back to the channel, Crypto Tro. I am Crypto Tro, and I'm bringing you another video, man, in the crypto space. And today, this is one of the videos for the beginners. A lot of people have been asking, what is a crypto centralized exchange? And today, I'm going to give some key takeaways, what I believe was good about the crypto exchanges or centralized exchanges, and also some of the downfalls of crypto exchanges as well. So we're going to get into that. But before we do, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also turn on those notifications, man. We're going crazy. We at 3K subscribers, and we're going to keep going the channel even throughout this bear market because we truly don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if inflation going to keep going up. We don't know if we're going to go into a recession. But through all of that, we're going to keep pumping out content on content on content and just keep you guys updated on what's going on the specific crypto projects I invest in. Also, just giving a little free game on the crypto space. So I gotta let you know this too. I am not a financial advisor whatsoever. So I always consult with somebody before going too deep into the crypto space because we know crypto is volatile. It's been a lot of scams going on, a lot of people losing money, not doing their due diligence and doing the research behind it. Because we know it's a lot of people who are crooked in the crypto space. It's any asset class, man. So we're gonna get into that. But like I said, make sure you consult with somebody before going too deep into the crypto space. So let's get into it. What is a centralized or a crypto centralized exchange? Let's talk about it. So big shout out to crypto.com with the crypto.com university. They give us a lot of good information. And today I'm going to use this information and just kind of expound upon what they are already saying. So what is a centralized exchange? So centralized exchanges or CEXs allow users to buy and sell cryptocurrencies with fiat or other cryptocurrencies. Learn how they work in this article. So let's get into it. So some of the key takeaways. A centralized exchange is a platform that allows users to buy and sell cryptocurrencies. Benefits of centralized exchanges include ease of use, a wide variety of assets, deep liquidity, and available customer service. Challenges of crypto exchanges include advanced security demands, required trust in the platform, and potential regulatory limitations depending on user jurisdiction. So, what is a crypto centralized exchange? Well, CEXs act as intermediaries between buyers and sellers, holding users' funds and facilitating transactions. We see centralized exchanges like the crypto.com exchange are popular because they offer a wide variety of products and features. These exchanges also typically have high liquidity, which means users can buy and sell cryptocurrencies quickly and easily. Additionally, many crypto exchanges allow users to buy cryptocurrencies using fiat currencies while also allowing fiat off ramps. These features are usually not offered by decentralized exchanges in comparison. So let's keep going. The benefits of CEXs. So one of the benefits of it is ease of use. So centralized exchanges tend to be easier to use than decentralized exchanges. And I got to add my input in right there. I got to say they are because a lot of people are not onboarded to Web3 or the decentralized portion of crypto. A lot of people don't even know how to get into the DeFi sector of crypto. And that's really one of the I won't say tough because it's easy to go on YouTube and just find a video of how to create a MetaMask wallet. I actually got a video on how to create a MetaMask wallet, and it's simple once you get into it. But I know a lot of people really just want to see the price action in these cryptos, and a lot of people hold their assets and buy their assets on centralized exchanges. Another benefit of a centralized exchange is the variety of assets. So centralized exchanges tend to offer a wider variety of assets than decentralized exchanges, which includes more trading pairs. This can be beneficial for traders as it allows them to diversify their portfolio and potentially find new opportunities. Centralized exchanges are also quicker to list new coins and tokens that are not yet available on decentralized exchanges. Now, yes, they do offer a variety of assets like they claim, but at the same time, I wouldn't say they are quicker to list new tokens. Yes, they're quicker to list new tokens on different blockchains or from different blockchains, and it is a different variety. So say for instance, if when unit swap first dropped, um at first you only can buy it through a centralized exchange, but when Uniswap drop, that is a decentralized exchange. And if you have an asset that's on the ETH blockchain, you will have to go to Uniswap to get that asset first before it's listed. Things don't just get listed on a centralized exchange. With these new cryptos, a lot of them that are built first on a blockchain, they are first listed on a decentralized exchange. So you could actually lose out on some gains because they haven't yet been listed on a centralized exchange. And most centralized exchanges make you prove yourself. So it has to have some type of use case. It has to have a lot of users using it before centralized exchanges even want to talk to you. So that's one of the things I like about decentralized exchanges versus centralized exchanges is that if you find a good project early on a decentralized exchange, you can get in before they get listed on the centralized exchange and get in those gains, because once we see assets get listed on the centralized exchange, they tend to go up because more people are now able to buy that asset rather than, if it was only listed on a decentralized exchange. So another positive to centralized exchanges is the liquidity. So centralized exchanges generally have higher liquidity than decentralized exchanges. This is especially important for traders who need to make large trades or want to take advantage of arbitrage opportunities. High liquidity means that their spread is minimal between trading pairs, which is what users look for when choosing a centralized exchange, as it ensures that trades happen quickly at a fair market price. So centralized exchanges are usually loaded. I think crypto.com has like billions of dollars in their exchange, and it makes it easier to trade between different pairs that are listed on that specific exchange. But not all centralized exchanges have deep liquidity. So you got to choose the right centralized exchange or CEX to operate on, because a lot of them are short of funds, and especially in this type of market, we know in a bear market a lot of centralized exchanges we've seen have gone under just because a lot of people been withdrawing their money from it and they no longer have that deep liquidity. So I would say this is for specific centralized exchanges like the biggest ones like Coinbase, Qcoin maybe, and Crypto.com, and many others have a lot of deep liquidity. But stay to the ones that are, the biggest ones that you hear about. And I'm not saying they can't go under either, because it just depends, especially in a bear market. We don't know truly what companies hold the most liquidity. We know that they put out audits, but these audits can be kind of sketchy sometimes, just depending on which one you decide to go to. So I always pay attention to, if you want to get or buy your cryptos, buy it on a centralized exchange. But also, if you're planning on holding, make sure you send it to a wallet, man. Send it to a wallet so you actually have custody of your own assets. And if a centralized exchange does eventually shut down, you still have your custody of your assets because you have it on a non-custodial wallet and you own your asset. So another thing is the customer service. So centralized exchanges tend to offer better customer service than decentralized exchanges, which tend to not offer individualized customer service. CEXs help answer questions or solve problems through chat or email, in addition to information, pages and FAQ. So overall, choosing a centralized exchange and a decentralized exchange depends on the individual needs and priorities. So like I said, customer service is big, especially in the crypto space. A lot of decentralized exchanges, I really haven't met any specific one that has a dedicated customer service, because you pretty much own your assets and you got to do what you want to do with your own assets, and nobody is there to really help you. So that's one of the downfalls, I would say, of a DEX or a decentralized exchange, is that the customer service isn't really there. So you really, say for instance, if you lose your cash or send it to the wrong wallet, then you kind of just messed up. Like, and to be honest, like you really can't get it back unless you can go on Twitter, find the specific decentralized exchange page or Telegram or Discord, and try to communicate. But it's easier with the centralized exchange because they have support and they have that specific role for those people, and they put in place so you can go to them and ask questions and see what's going on. So what are the challenges of CEXs or the centralized exchange? So advanced security demands. So many centralized exchanges hold users' funds in a single wallet, making them targets for hackers. If an exchange is hacked, the attackers may be able to steal users' funds, which could result in significant financial losses. When choosing an exchange, do your own research on how and where the exchange stores funds. So yeah, a lot of centralized exchanges, especially right now, we've been saying some of them get attacked and just lose all the customers' funds, and now you are just out of luck. So that's why I say with the decentralized exchange or wallet, you can off ramp your cryptos into a wallet, and you actually own your own assets, and you have the keys to your wallet. And if you don't have the keys, it's not your cheese, and you don't own those assets. If you keep your assets on the centralized wallet, then you will be able to lose your funds. And not saying you can't lose your funds on a decentralized platform or a DEX, but you actually only have the keys. Nobody else has the keys to your wallet. So if you give your keys up, then of course they can take your funds. But if you protect your keys, you actually are very, very safe, and you won't be necessarily subjective to losing your money on or in your wallet. So the trust part. So another challenge for centralized exchanges or CEXs is the exchange experiencing the equivalent of a bank run. So this was what I was saying earlier. Pretty much, if the exchange goes under, then you have no rights to your funds. It's in really in a lot of these centralized exchanges terms of service. Pretty much, if they go bankrupt, then your wallet is wiped out and you don't own those assets. So that's why I say always take your assets off of a centralized exchange, especially if you plan on holding it for a long term. Then we say geo restrictions. So depending on crypto legislation, exchanges might not be able to operate or offer the full width of their services in all jurisdictions. So, like Binance, or crypto.com, or any centralized exchange other than, I might say, Coinbase, because Coinbase is pretty much everywhere in the US, but a lot of exchanges are not in the US, or some places make it harder to get certified or make it to where you are able to use the exchange. So you got to choose the right exchange in your area. You can do research on it and find out what exchanges are available in your jurisdiction. So always, man, always, we coming to the end of this, and I just want to let you know something that's very, very important. Do your due diligence and your own research. So before you get too deep into the crypto space, you always want to do your own research. I know a lot of people just buy off what's hype. The meme coins, Doge, baby Doge, all of those meme coins. Me personally, I don't necessarily, buy into those. My assets, I plan on holding them for a long term, at least 2+ years, and just holding it, wait for the bull run. But you always want to do your own research when it comes to the crypto space. We're really any asset class, but especially cryptocurrency, because we are still brand new in this space, man. We don't truly know what's going on. So you always want to do make the best bet, and really, have all cards in your favor, because we truly don't know if we know crypto is going to be around, but we don't know which specific assets will last, because a lot of them don't last. And it's just a part of it. That's in any asset. We know stocks. Stocks have been delisted. Stocks have gone to zero and went bankrupt. Real estate, specific real estate investments have gone to zero before. So always want to do your own research and due diligence. And that's my video for today. Just giving you an update on what is a centralized exchange. A lot of people didn't know. I always mention, keep your own assets, take them off the centralized exchanges. And a lot of people were like, Tro, what's a centralized exchange? So I just gave you the breakdown of what it is. Make sure you always, if you have a lot of money on a centralized exchange, you want to move it to a DeFi centralized or just a DeFi wallet, a non-custodial wallet, man. I'm telling you, this is your best bet, especially in this bear market, because we truly don't know what exchanges are going to go under in the future. And if they go under, then you lose all of your assets. We seen what happened with FTX. A lot of people money stuck on FTX, BlockFi, and a lot of other crypto companies or centralized companies that went under. You want to, I'm not saying stay away from centralized exchanges, because they do play a big role in the crypto space, but don't hold your funds on the exchange. Buy it and send it to a wallet. Get it off the exchange, and that's your best bet, because that's what crypto is truly about. Crypto was made to have custody of your own assets. We don't trust the government. We don't trust these big banks. We don't trust these centralized entities, and that is what crypto was made for. So why would you keep your crypto on a centralized exchange? That's crazy to me, especially if you don't plan on trading it within a week or a couple of days, but just leave it on there for months and years, especially when you can get into the DeFi sector and earn some APR, or use your crypto tokens for utility, which where they were made for. Why keep it on the centralized exchange? So that's my video for today. If I added value, make sure you tap that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, because we're going to keep growing the channel even throughout the bear market. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen. But at the end of the day, we know crypto is here to stay, and it will continue to grow over the long term. So crypto is not dead. Crypto is here to stay. And we just got to pray, man. Pray for the best and see where it takes us. So I'm Crypto Tro. That's my video for today. I'm out of here.